In this video, we're going to add an on-click interaction to our repeater, which will populate the book detail state we created in the last video. Okay, we're going to get this working in the best-selling books repeater. So we're just going to close some of these tabs. Open the best-selling books repeater. Now we're going to drag out a hotspot, which is going to cover the area of the repeater item. We'll adapt this hotspot as appropriate in the medium view and the large. Going back to the base view, we're going to add some actions to an OnClick event. Let's give this case a name, Open Book Details. What we want to happen when this item is clicked is we want to set the text on the book detail title widget. We're setting it to a value. We're going to open the edit text dialog here again to use a function very similar to what we used earlier to set the text on all the repeater widgets. Insert item.name. Okay. We need to do more setting of text here. But let's just test this first to see if it's working as we hoped. To test this, after the set text action, we need to set the panel state of content to book detail. Okay. Press F5 to preview. Okay, let's click the first item. There we go. It's setting the value as we expected. We have introduced an issue here though, because we have a case on the onPanelStateChange event for the content panel, which moves the header panel, because earlier we expected any change in the content panel state to be due to interaction with the menu. Let's fix this and finish setting the text and image widgets in the book detail state. To fix our issue, we need to go to the viewport panel and select the content panel. We need to amend this hide menu case so that it only runs this case if the panel is not being changed to the book detail state. So we need to add another condition to this case. If the state of panel this does not equal state book detail. So to recap, this is simply adding another condition to this case so that the hide menu case is not invoked if the state is being changed to reveal the book details. Okay, let's do a quick test. Okay, looks good. Our interactions are functioning correctly. Let's now finish setting the content on our widgets to match the books we clicked on. We'll add to the existing set text action to avoid duplication. We're going to set text on book detail author to a value. We'll delete this default function. You should know this by now. Yep, that's right. We've stored our author in the item.source field. Okay. Next, we will open the book detail description. We won't do the book detail image because that's not a set text operation. item dot description. Finally, the price. Same again, but with item dot price. Okay. Now we need to do a set image for the image widget. Ensure it appears above the set panel state action. We want to set the book detail image. We want to set a value. Very similar to what we did before for the repeater. We're going to insert a function, item.image, OK. And OK again. I think we've got it all set up. Let's see. Press F5. And there we go. I've included a final project file with all the product lists working. And it's a little tiresome using the menu to go back and forth. So I've added a back button to the final project file, which replicates what you're likely to see in the wilds of the web. You should be able to work out for yourself now how that works. That almost concludes our video course. I have one more trick coming up that tells you how you can generate your prototype for devices with dimensions that differ from the native ones we've set up in our project. If, for example, you want to test on a mobile phone with a reported viewport width of 360, whilst our project is built at 320 pixels wide. That's coming up in the next video.